Hey guys, it's Geek Goonz with White Knight or TK and
Big Papa Reese.
Or you can just call me
I actually want to just call me Reese.
Oh.
Like, I don't actually think I want to be called my gamer tag because this isn't my game. Like, the gamer tag I think fits better for the just in general. Like, I don't think it works in calling me that. You know what I mean? Like, I think because that's my gamer tag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, just Reese from now on.
First episode of Geek Goonz. So,
Yeah.
Who are you, Big Papa Reese? I mean, I know you, but
I think we should start more of like where we met. Like,
okay, I like this.
yeah,
okay.
we entered our names. We know who we are. Now we kind of go with like, how do we know each other? You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it started on like our freshman year of like high school.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there with a fucking Bane haircut.
Bane.
Yeah. I went through an emo stage. Fuck you.
Bane. I don't remember you having a Bane haircut. What the fuck is a Bane haircut?
It was like a haircut with like a bang, like my hair hanging
Bang.
out.
I don't know why I was hearing Bane, like Batman Bane. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking Bane in my head. I'm like, Bane wore fucking like helmet and mask on the entire time.
But I'm in front of a computer on IGN. Yeah. Shout out to IGN, even though y'all reviews be shit sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hey, that's another story.
They give the worst shit a 10 and the best shit a 5. Like, IGN, get it together, please.
And I'm looking at Call of Duty videos. And you like notice I'm looking at Call of Duty videos and you come to me talking your tough shit. And I'm like, okay, here's my gamer tag. Show me what you do.
Talking about tough shit or just talking shit? Like,
I don't know. I was like, I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. You was like, I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it was a little bit different than Call of Duty was that shit, and I think I noticed it, and I was like, oh, this guy, like, because I've been searching around at that point to like find somebody who can match me in terms of skill. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just couldn't. Like, anybody, I'm like, bro, this person doesn't match up with me. They can't do it.
Oh, so you're looking for like a worthy equal, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm looking for a worthy equal. I want everybody to come in that shit and show me what you're made of. But yeah, that was I think that was like me walking into the classroom. I don't even know if school was in at that time.
It was like the last day of school.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fuck, that shit was like what? How many years ago at that point? At this point? Like 7, 8?
It's 8 years. It gotta be 8 years because no, 2010.
Maybe.
So it's been 11 years.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know we're old. We're getting old. Thank you for reminding me.
Nah, we're getting old.
Shit, Papa Reese.
I know, right? Fuck. We are getting old. And at that point, I don't even think I was running that with the Big Papa Reese tag. I think I was just running with the Tyler's _17. If you've ever seen that person face you on Call of Duty, then you definitely know what he's capable of. I was watching those old YouTube videos today, dude.
Yeah. Crazy. You was playing under your
my brother's gamer tag. But I think that's getting away from it. But we met there, and to be one of those type of stories, it was kind of like the rest is history type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like me and you. Oh, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just fast forward into that, and just countless situations have been, you know, have gone from that. Like, different life situations, like different games. Like, shit is crazy, dude. And that was Black Ops 1, right?
Yeah, Black Ops 1. I remember the first game I got with you on. I got attack dogs, and I was like, so I got skill, right? You was like, I see you. Okay. And from then on, it was just respect.
Yeah,
just flat out respect.
It was like just history, dude. Like, that shit was actually insane. And then what happened after that? Like, I'm thinking, because I'm trying to think of like the moment after we've known each other, and then where did it become like the merger of like best friends?
Modern Warfare 3 came out. Yep, Modern Warfare 3. The new school year started, and Modern Warfare 3 came out.
Yep, I remember that. I remember I had just gotten it. I think I had like texted you or something because my dad had surprised me with it, and I was like, fuck, I got Modern Warfare 3.
And I didn't even know if I was going to get it at this point. When he was got it, I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna, like, I just met this guy. I'm not gonna let him show me up in this game. Yeah.
And we got on it, and that was my one. Like, I think Black Ops 1 was your, like, that's like your baby, right? Yep. Like, I think every Call of Duty player, I think, has their baby when it comes to
their prime.
Yeah, like their prime of where they like. And the arrogance in me is say shit. I had multiple primes.
I mean, have we not?
At one time, I asked God myself. I said, God, why'd you bless me with these hands to do this?
Remember, you were putting flour on your hands at one point to make sure your hands didn't get slippery, so you could do work on these.
So I'll explain that for the people. That is like when you're playing a game, and like when I was getting sweaty doing this shit, like when I was like 15, 16, like. When I'm on it for hours and hours, right? Like, at some point, your hands are just like, bro, like, the controller's getting slippery. I got to clean that off, and I got to, like, wash my hands, then I'll put flour on it to kind of, like, do what basketball players do. And people that need grip, like fucking rock climbers and shit. Like, that's what I had to do. And I had to do it, and it worked.
It's crazy, because I ain't
never had to do this
shit. I ain't never had to do this
shit. So, you never had to do that, but you're the person with the fucking thumb grips. Yeah, that ignorant ass shit.
Hey, to be honest, I only ran thumb grips on like a couple of Call of Duties.
Hell no. I remember, no, fuck that. Don't lie to people like that. Don't lie to people like that.
The most recent was maybe like Black Ops 3.
I don't know what fucking, thumb grips are fucking shit. I used to hate coming, like when I used to play the game at your house and I see these fucking thumb grips, I used to rip that shit off.
I used to work on it. Bro, that work.
Listen, if I have to put flour in my hands just to get a better grip on the controller versus the motherfucker that puts thumb grips on there, I think the flour works a little bit better. But
I think one's less messier, but that might just be.
All right, fair enough. I'll give you that. One's cooler. Okay. Not fucking thumb grips.
Okay, so we established how we met.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Like, I know you, but who are you?
Yeah, who am I? I guess since we are Geek Goonz and we're keeping it geek centric, let's not go into my personal life and shit. We'll kind of keep it within that realm. So, to know me and to know how I'll be, speaking on topics that we cover and shit, I'll go with some important things. Top 5 movies. I'll say, fucking Good Will Hunting, Interstellar, Saving Private Ryan, Fuck, that's 3. We'll do 3 movies. That's top 3 movies. So we'll say top 3 movies.
3?
That's top 3. Those are my top 3.
My man couldn't even decide on 2 others. Okay.
I mean, I can, but it's going to be, I don't want to, like, I'll come back to that. So yeah, that's, if you want to know about me a little bit, those are my top 3 movies that have just, like, struck a chord with me. So that way you can know me. Top 3 games: Overwatch, Last of Us 1 and 2, and fuck, what's a third game? Skyrim. That's my top 3 movies, top 3 games. So, Mr. Twite, your top 3 movies, top 3 games.
Okay, first, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to beat your ass because Inception was not among those top 3.
No, that's your shit. I knew you were gonna mention it. That's your shit, though. Ugh. I mean, a Christopher Nolan movie is in my realm, so in my lineup, so fuck it. We get it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Inception is among my top 3.
Okay.
Next, I gotta say this, Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
Fair one. That's a fair.
I'm not animation. Okay. Actually, why?
Because,
just like a quick, brief little.
Okay. It's a very unique story. It highlights the sisterhood of Nani and Stitch, but it covers some pretty surreal topics about Stitch and both Lilo, their parallel journeys of finding.
Wait, you mean the sisterhood between Nani and Lilo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Stitch and Lilo's parallel journey of finding a sense of belonging in the world.
Okay. And
where Stitch is like used to being taught this destructive behavior, but he's having to learn how to be a loving creature. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, no. I love Lilo and Stitch. Absolutely. But I just was kind of curious about it. All right, what's your 3? Yeah, it's harder than you fucking
John Wick Chapter 2.
John Wick Chapter 2?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's a really...
I can't tell you what your favorites are, obviously.
Like, this man is literally just trying to live a normal life, and it's like everything everything in that movie is symbolic.
Okay, so is it top 3 for you because of how cool it is, or
the symbolism behind it?
The symbolism behind it.
The symbolism, because like any action movie can have good murder scenes, but like it's the symbolism that backs up between like everything that he acts out. It shows that he doesn't want to be the boogeyman anymore, but everything just keeps pulling him deeper, and deeper. And it's like,
that's fair. Okay, I'm not mad at that. So John Wick, Inception, Lilo.
Yeah.
All right. I'm you know how like some people would tell you their top 3, like you like have a random bar conversation with somebody and you kind of like get a sense of like why it's their favorite, so you kind of get to know them. So I'm thinking about those 3 and thinking about, you know, how each of them play out, and I'm kind of getting the vibe. I'm seeing the Twite vibe there. Okay. I get it.
And games. Kingdom Hearts 2.
All right.
And that's
I knew that. I figured.
The Witcher 3.
Yep.
And number 3, a game that I can pick up anytime.
I didn't give a number 3 for my game either. Fuck, I gotta come back to that. Oh, yeah. I did. I get Skyrim.
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, baby. That bitch a classic. That bitch is a classic.
Well-rounded lineup, my sir.
I got 5.
Well-rounded lineup.
I got...
Yeah. Give the extra 2. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right.
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for the PlayStation 2.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is Baldur's Gate Alliance Part 2? Let me take a look at this shit.
They actually recently remastered it for the PC.
All right, so...
It's like it's before Diablo became a thing.
Shit on anybody's favorites.
Like, we need to play this, but like it's before Diablo became a thing. That was like the classic.
So is this like a nostalgia favorite, or it's like a?
It's quality and nostalgic, baby.
Okay, all right. I'm not mad at that.
I got the first and the second one on PlayStation 2. I need to get it on PC.
What if they made a new one of these? You would probably shit yourself.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I would fucking brown nose my pants right now.
I bet.
Okay, now the next one is gonna be Ratchet and Clank, like the whole series in general. Like they've just been consistent with bangers. Like yeah.
Actually, fuck it. While we're even here, might as well do TV shows and anime too. Fuck it.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna be like,
we might as well, like, we're gonna be Geek Goonz. We might as well give the full well-roundedness of it.
Okay. So what would be your top 5 TV shows?
Top 5 TV shows. I think I have a better lineup for that. And this is in no particular order. This is just how.
Can I guess one of them? Can I guess one of them?
Yeah, sure.
Breaking Bad.
Fucking right. This is in no particular order. But Breaking Bad was more than likely going to be the first, and it's probably number 1. So. Absolutely, as my friend, of course, knows me. Breaking Bad being my 1.
I think I know another one.
Let's hear it.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, definitely.
Hey.
And Sons of Anarchy is one of those ones where it's like, Reese, you're not a fucking biker. You're not a fucking white guy. You're not a fucking none of the things that Sons of Anarchy would even allow you to be inside. The fucking group.
Did they even have black guys on the show?
Yeah, but they called them niggas. And granted, it fit for the show, so I'm not mad at it, right? Like, it fit for the show and the characters who they were. But Sons of Anarchy is one of those shows that you can just go back to and back to and back to. Like, I can just watch it forever. So, Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, you know me well. Dexter being one of them, and I haven't seen in a while, or I haven't seen the new Dexter, but still, I'll throw it in there. Fuck it. Loki being another. Ooh, Loki is just perfect. 10 out of 10. And my 5th fucking show. Getting real saucy here. Fuck it. You know what? I can't think of a
American Dad
show. No, it's not American Dad. Rick and Morty. That'll round out the... Rick and Morty, that's significant enough to round it out for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Seinfeld. Good quality, funny shit.
Yeah. And I've never really gotten into Seinfeld. I hope no one fucking murks me for that shit, but Like I've never really watched Seinfeld enough yet, so I
really
can't.
Funny.
I know it is. I know it
it's
is.
Really funny. Number 2 would have to be what? This isn't in any order because I can't rank them. They're all like fucking.
And I hope I didn't put mine in order. I just say Breaking Bad is for sure number 1, but I don't know if I gave everything in order.
I think Black Sails would have to be number 2. It's like a pirate show, but it's like a gritty fucking pirate show.
Oh, I remember you were getting me into that show. Yo. I remember that.
One of the craziest things in the show was like it was an episode where they were attacking a British ship and they found out it was slaves on it.
Yeah.
And what they do with slave ships is that they have another British ship trail it in case an uprising happens to, contain the slaves. So they're on a ship and they're like, oh, we can't get off this ship and, get away in time before the British catch up with us. So we're going to have to fight them. And they're like, oh, damn, we don't have enough pirates here. Well, shit, we got some slaves here. Shit, they don't fuck with the British. We don't fuck with the British. Shit, we cut y'all loose. Y'all want to fight. And, of course, that was... So,
okay, all right.
So I fuck with it. I fuck with it since then.
Yeah, okay, all right. Fair enough. So Black Sails, I remember that. You ever finished it?
Yeah.
You finished it?
Yeah.
When did it end?
4 seasons.
When did it end?
It was like back in like 2019, 18, maybe around there. Maybe 17. I've been done with it for a while. I remember I was like back in community college. I was still a sophomore by the time I finished it.
All right. I think I just fell off of it. But that's... All right, so we have Seinfeld...
Black Sails.
Ooh.
Young Justice. Young Justice. Gotta be Young Justice. Every single season is banger. The stakes get higher. And when characters on there like fail at something, it's not because they forgot that their character could do this. It's because like they just generally were not capable of handling the situation.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm disappointed you didn't put Young Justice in that shit.
Young Justice is great. And it's probably, like, shit. It's probably like top, like 3 animated shows I've ever seen. But I would throw, if I would put something in my top, whatever, Invincible, I think will go above Young Justice.
Okay. Yeah. So,
for me personally,
Young Justice, Seinfeld, Black Sails. Next, I would have to say it'd be Regular Show. It's pretty funny. It's pretty fucking funny and well written. Yeah. And it's like random.
Funnier than Gumball though. Gumball is fucking funny. Gumball has that like fourth wall.
I haven't watched enough of it, but I know they got to a point where they just start shoving too many pop culture references in there.
Okay.
My number, I'd be on number 5 now.
Yeah.
See, I'm stuck between American Dad. No. I already know. Atlanta.
Atlanta is good.
Yeah.
Atlanta is good.
I mean, honorable mentions would definitely be Dave by Lil Dicky and American Dad, but Atlanta.
Yeah, and of course, when it comes to shows, like, it's so many other ones like that I could touch on, like, and top 5s are like interchangeable sometimes. But I just know, like, if we were gonna look at solid top ones, we can always do honorable mentions because there's like fucking the miniseries shows and shit, like fucking just a ton of shows that have killed that shit. Like Chernobyl is one of them. I don't know if you ever seen that shit. That was an insane miniseries. But a ton of them that we can go through. So now I think it's anime's turn because that is your arena more than it is mine. So I'll knock it out really quick. Mine. I don't even know if I have a top 5 for that. I really don't think I do.
You disgust me.
I know, right? I know. Fuck me. I'm a fucking Attack on Titan stan.
Did you even finish that?
Yes. Nigga, what the fuck?
Okay, keep going.
What the fuck would I not? That's also Attack on Titan being my number 1. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because it's like tit for tat the best anime that we've ever seen. Yeah.
Best anime that we've ever seen.
Best anime?
Do you know how it ends in the manga?
No, I don't need to.
I'm not gonna.
I don't want to.
I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, but I'll see that when we get to it. But it's ranked to literally like Brotherhood, Attack on Titan. So Attack on Titan being number 1. Promised Neverland being number 2 for me.
I'm really surprised by Promised Neverland because they cut out an entire arc from the manga.
Fucking know. Trust me, I know. But I'm also not like so heavy into anime that I can give like the super in-depth you know, and I like anime. I just don't usually get into it. So I'll say Promised Neverland, Attack on Titan, and I don't even want to give a number 3 because I'll give some bullshit number 3 that I don't believe in, and I still have anime I need to watch like Demon Slayer. I'll say my brother said that shit is hard.
It's alright. It's okay. It's good. It's not like
when we start phoning in guests and shit, and we start talking anime, I'm 100% calling Tyler. Tyler's my brother, by the way. Anime geek, fucking love him. But yeah, so I'll say those 2. Give me your 5, because I know you got 5.
Wow, you only got 2. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really watch anime that much.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood,
of course.
Number 1. An anime called Casshern Sins. It's a remake of an older anime called Casshern.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got my number 3.
Okay.
I got my fucking number 3. What is it? What the fuck is it? Cased Closed. That's
I've heard of it.
Case Closed is fucking solid. Watch that shit as a kid, bro. I can watch that shit now. It's this like detective mystery anime. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking great. It kind of really thrusted me into watching anime, so that'll be my 3 because it has that historical thing for me. So yeah, I hate to cut you off, but yo.
Hey, you good. So Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Casshern Sins. Hold on, because I recently, ironically enough, someone recently asked me this, and I was like, you know what?
You were prepared for the shit.
Yep. So I was like, already knowing. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Casshern Sins is like an anime where like this android.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, and he's the cause of like the world being in a terrible state where like robots now can experience like aging and death, and like everyone, it's this thing going around where if you consume Casshern, you gain immortality.
So what the fuck is Casshern?
Casshern is like this robot who's like immortal in their time, and it's like kill, like everyone's like kill Casshern, and it's like crazy because he doesn't remember anything that happened. Like literally the first episode, he wakes up in a crater, and it's hundreds of thousands of robots trying to kill him.
Okay.
And this is crazy shit. And you're like getting through the series trying to piece together.
Yeah. All right.
Next will be Black Lagoon. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard. Like, I think I may have heard of it from you, but
it's really gruesome. It's like these modern day pirates that do like trafficking, but they get in the craziest fucking situation. And the guy who's like the negotiator or handles their business logistics is like a regular business guy that they've held hostage on the first episode. And his boss was like, "Yo, you trying to leverage him for this information? Yeah, go ahead and kill him." And he was like, "Damn, fuck you then." So he just became part of them. Next will be an anime called Love is War.
Okay.
That's a really good anime. Like,
is that romance anime?
More romantic comedy.
Okay.
It's like the concept where like these 2 students on the student council team like each other.
Yeah.
They know they like each other, but the objective is to get the other person to confess it first. Whoever confesses it first loses. So they'll put each other in like the worst situations to try to get the other person to confess. Like it was
funny.
Like real quick into it is like one little segment where their friend had movie tickets to a romantic film, and she said, "Hey, I can't go, but here you 2 can have it." And he was like, "Oh, if I accept this, she's gonna take us a date." So like he played it off, and he was like, "I don't believe in that romantic stuff." And she was like, "Oh, so you're gonna play like that?" Like she's saying in her mind. Yeah. So she was like, "You know what? I do. So if you ask me to go to this, you can have to ask me for real." And it's just like,
they that's put really each other cool. That's a really cool concept for a show.
Yeah, okay. It's really real. Like it plays off a lot of realistic dating tropes that I think like it's relatable. So it's pretty funny. Next will be an anime called Beastars. It's like Zootopia but adult. Like animals, like outside that. Like I'm not a furry. Like animals do be having like sex on there because like teenagers and shit. Well, it's like college kids. Yeah. But there's these things going on called devourings where like a carnivore will lose control over like their animalistic instincts and devour a hoverboard. And it's like they're trying to figure out like how or why this devouring happened at this school. Yeah. And it's this wolf.
Are you spoiling this fucking anime?
No, this is literally the basic like first episode.
Okay, cool.
Like, and this wolf is like attracted to this bunny rabbit. Yeah. Like sexual, like not just sexually, but like wanna be with her. But he's a wolf.
All right.
He's a carnivore.
I'm gonna have to. I'm with you. I'm gonna have to, because I love fucking Zootopia, and when you say that, that's kind of like it draws me in. But
and it's crazy because he doesn't know if like it's like a genuine attraction or if he's attracted to her because he's a carnivore and he wants to eat her. It's the craziest fucking thing.
All right, I'm gonna have to look into it.
I'm
gonna definitely look into it. I'm gonna look into it while I'm high for sure. Never sober while I'm looking at that because I have to really start doing some deep thinking shit when I'm watching.
It's really symbolic. It's really symbolic.
Okay. Is that 5 or is that 4?
That's 5 because Beastars, Black Lagoon, Love Is War, Fullmetal Alchemist, and Cashier Sins.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a nice little 5. I'm gonna have to check out some of them. All right. So if we are going to say movies, games, anime, TV shows. You do TV shows, or do you not?
Well, we did do TV shows.
Did you do TV shows?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you did Black Sails and shit. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we'll get into hobbies. Fuck. You know?
Top 5 hobbies?
Well, not top 5 hobbies, but just who are you in hobby mode? Like, what's hobby?
So I do photography. Cool. I do video editing. Bitch. I game, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into animation. I'm definitely into the storyboarding part. And I'm into like creating digital art. Yeah. So like, if any of you follow my like Twilight Instagram, I got some digital art on there. But yeah, mainly like digital art, like art in various forms, photography, video editing. Okay. I'm trying to get into hippie music, which now that I have like a mic that's good for vocals, I can do a better job at getting deeper into hippie music. So
yeah. So hobbies for me. Would range around music, music production, music writing, music making in general. Those are my main thing. Gaming being a hobby. Other than that, I just prefer to be like I just enjoy experiences for the most part. Like so, I'm more of like a spend my money on experiences. So that'll be concerts, traveling, movies, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
strip clubs.
Once or twice, but it's, they aren't as cracked up as they are as they make it seem. Or maybe I'm not. You know, I made my money not long enough yet to enjoy it the way that I should. But yeah, I enjoy experiences like that, and yeah, that's hobbies wise. My main focus is probably like I get a little bit into like concepts, like doing like maybe coming up with ideas of such, right? Like just coming up with ideas for a show or a movie, or you know, just quick little snippets that I can write down and get out that I'll do. Yeah, so that's probably where my hobbies lie, and I think that's it. Yeah. So if we got hobbies out of the way. And podcasting is one of them. So that's added to the list now. So if we are getting that way, then we have to go with what do we want this podcast to be? What is Geek Goonz?
So I think the best way to describe Geek Goonz is like it's a home where like geeks can sort of come together. Okay. And just, you know, reminisce about like, you know, the things that they struggle with or things that their journey as a geek. Yeah. And especially like our geeks of color. We love you all. We love our non-geeks of color as well. But, you know, with us being obviously geeks of color, we got to promote our people, bro.
Yeah. I agree. I think I envision this podcast to be like, in terms of what we discuss, it's, in my mind, I imagine it to be like geek-centric things, right? So like, that's why I wanted to get into the movies things, the like anime, TV shows, stuff like that. Pop culture, I think we'll kind of discuss because there's a lot of shit going on in the fucking world that sucks a lot of times. Yeah. So obviously pop culture is going to bleed its way into our conversations, which I think it should because that's the way to give it the realism. So yeah, I hope to discuss those type of things, you know, with the podcast. Yeah, and it can be a home, a hub for people that or a part of our you know, tribe type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely look forward to covering, you know, various materials with everyone, and thank you for tuning in to this first episode with
this is Geek Goonz. Thank you all for listening. we have more coming. A lot of cool ideas, you know what I mean? A lot of, we have things that we'll be doing. I think we'll include like streams sometimes, like gaming, because obviously that's what we do. We'll have guests at certain points. That's going to be pretty cool. And the guests will range, you know, they'll be connoisseurs of different things. So stay tuned. Geek Goonz is in, and we're live.
GG's, bitches. GG's.